Hello, everyone, and welcome to my home and away news. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. General Hospital's Steve Burton reveals who he thinks shot Drew. This may be the first crime on General Hospital that Steve Burton's Jason can't be a suspect in, and to celebrate, Burton is revealing who he thinks is responsible for Drew's shooting. When Drew, Cameron Matheson, was shot twice in the back on September 2, there were several suspects, including Michael Rory Gibson, Curtis Donald Turner, and Alexis Nancy Lee Grun. While Jason Burton is typically a suspect in most crimes in Port Charles, this time around, he's got more than an alibi. He's got an entire ocean between him and Port Charles, making it impossible for him to have been the shooter. Jason's portrayer discussed the Who Shot Drew storyline on his podcast with GH co-star Bradford Anderson Spinelli, who was recently named Soap Pub's Performer of the Month for August. Here's the miraculous thing. You are not a suspect, Anderson told his co-star, prompting Burton to jokingly thank the powers that be. The only guy who's not a suspect is the guy who's killed everybody. Burton quipped about his character. The actors admitted they currently have no clue who shot Drew, and when Anderson asked Burton who he thought shot his on-screen brother, Burton had an immediate answer. If it was Willow, it would be great because it could be the road to redemption, he said about Caitlin McMullen's character. The pair also teased they'd both be filming scenes soon, just not together. I saw our names in the same script line, but we are not in the same room. Anderson broke the sad news to his real-life friend after Burton mentioned they may be working together soon. General Hospital spoilers for September 11 teased Jason and Britt Kelly Thibod making their grand return to Port Charles, where Jason will surely learn of his brother's shooting. Fans of General Hospital know that the drama never truly sleeps in Port Charles, and when it comes to high-stakes action and heart-wrenching storylines, few characters capture attention like Drew Cain. Recently, the beloved soap star Steve Burton, who has played Jason Morgan for decades, stepped into the spotlight to share his thoughts on a storyline that has left fans on edge: the shocking shooting of Drew. And his revelations, they are nothing short of electrifying. The incident that shook Port Charles. Drew Cain's near-fatal shooting sent shockwaves through the GH universe, igniting speculation, debates, and sleepless nights for viewers. This event was not just another plot twist. It was a turning point. Drew, known for his resilience and unbreakable spirit, has faced countless challenges, but this attack struck a chord because it came from within his inner circle, raising questions about trust, betrayal, and revenge. Fans immediately took to social media to guess who could have pulled the trigger. Was it someone connected to the mob? A jealous rival? Or someone from Drew's own family? The intrigue became almost unbearable. Steve Burton, no stranger to the heartbeat of GH storylines, recently spoke out with a level of insider knowledge that thrilled fans. Known for his candidness in interviews and on social media, Burton didn't hold back, dropping hints and theories that have sparked even more speculation among the GH community. Steve Burton's take: a deep dive into Drew's shooting. During a recent exclusive interview, Burton didn't just answer questions. He painted a vivid picture of the possible motive, context, and character dynamics at play. It's complicated, Burton said, leaning in like he was about to share a major secret. There are so many layers in Port Charles, and with Drew, you have a guy who's both loved and envied. The shooting? That wasn't random. It was personal. According to Burton, Drew's history with the Corinthos crime family, combined with lingering grudges from past betrayals, makes him a prime target. But the actor hinted that the culprit might be someone fans wouldn't immediately suspect, a figure who blends loyalty with a simmering vendetta. I think people are going to be surprised when they learn who is behind it, Burton teased. Sometimes the person you trust the most is the one capable of hurting you the deepest. Fans react. Theories run wild. As Burton's comments circulated online, the GH fan community exploded with theories. Some speculate that Sonny Corinthos' world of organized crime could play a bigger role than ever, with rival factions jockeying for control and using Drew as a pawn. Others argue that this could be linked to Drew's complicated romantic entanglements. After all, in soap operas, love and jealousy are often just as lethal as bullets. Fan forums and trending hashtags like hashtag #WoshaDrew and hashtag GHSecrets have kept the conversation alive, with fans dissecting every Burton statement for hidden clues. Some point to subtle hints in recent episodes: a glance, a phone call, a mysterious figure lurking in the background. Others speculate Burton's personal insight, as someone who has worked alongside Drew's portrayer gives him a unique perspective that fans can't ignore. A character-driven analysis. To understand Burton's viewpoint, it's essential to examine Drew as a character. Drew Kane is not just a hero. He's a man marked by secrets, complex family ties, and moral dilemmas. Having grown up unaware of his full past, Drew's journey has been a labyrinth of identity, loyalty, and love. His connection to Jason Morgan and the broader Corinthos storyline puts him in constant jeopardy, especially from those who feel threatened by his presence or past actions. Burton emphasized that understanding Drew's relationships is key to predicting the culprit. It's never just about one event, Burton explained. It's about a lifetime of choices, conflicts, and unresolved tensions. Whoever did this, they knew exactly what they were doing. They knew the impact it would have. The motive? Power, revenge, or protection? Steve Burton hinted at several possible motives for Drew's shooting, reflecting the layered storytelling GH is known for. Was it revenge, a reaction to past betrayals, or perhaps a desperate attempt to protect someone else in Port Charles? Burton hinted that the answer lies somewhere in between. Soap operas thrive on dualities, he said. A single act can be both vengeance and protection at the same time. This duality adds to the suspense. Drew's enemies might have thought they were protecting themselves, while simultaneously punishing him. Or maybe someone close to Drew acted out of fear, believing that eliminating him was the only way to protect a secret or a loved one. Burton's comments subtly suggest that the storyline is designed to keep fans guessing until the final reveal, a hallmark of General Hospital's long-running appeal. What this means for future episodes. For loyal GH viewers, Burton's insights have ignited excitement and anticipation. The revelation of Drew's shooter will inevitably set off a chain reaction in Port Charles. Characters will be forced to confront betrayal, morality, and the fragile nature of trust. For Drew himself, this traumatic event is likely to trigger growth, vengeance, or even a temporary retreat into isolation. Burton's insider perspective gives fans a tantalizing glimpse of what's to come without spoiling the big reveal. Moreover, this storyline could have ripple effects across multiple character arcs. Jason Morgan's reaction, Sonny's strategy, and the responses of Drew's closest allies all promise to intertwine in a dramatic, high-stakes narrative. Burton's teasing of unexpected culprits hints at potential twists that could redefine relationships and alliances in Port Charles. The GH legacy. Why fans listen to Steve Burton. Steve Burton's commentary carries extra weight because he is not just an actor, but a veteran of General Hospital. Having played Jason Morgan for decades, Burton has witnessed countless plot twists, betrayals, and near-death experiences. His perspective is valued because he understands the narrative rhythm of Port Charles and the psychology of its residents. When Burton speaks, fans pay attention, not only for clues, but for the reassurance that the story remains in capable, experienced hands. His ability to blend insider knowledge with character analysis offers fans a richer understanding of GH dynamics. As he pointed out, sometimes the audience thinks they know, but the beauty of a soap opera is that nothing is ever as simple as it seems.